Hello, everybody. It is me, Martinez-Bateman. I am once again. Oh, I forgot to say. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are an equity and communications consulting firm here in the Pacific Northwest. I am once again coming to you on an actual Monday for the Monday update, 2 weeks in a row. I'm so organized, so efficient. Wow, what an icon. I don't feel like I have a lot to talk about. I know there's a lot going on. That's one of the reasons I feel like I don't have a lot to talk about, because I'm still processing a lot of this fuck shit myself. Like, I'm processing the fuck shit of the administration. I'm processing my own fears and worries as a disabled, trans, non-binary Latino American in this world right now and in the nonprofit industry right now. I have still been posting some of the TikTok videos that I've been recording on LinkedIn, so if you liked those, definitely keep an eye out for them on my LinkedIn. I do tend to get sort of like inspiration really directly from the community, like when I'm out there doing work, when I'm talking to people, when I'm involved. That's when my sort of like stuff pops off. Like, the thing is, like, things are still starting, right? I just went to the opening of Always Here bookshop in North Portland this weekend. Like, things are still starting. People are still, making do and getting through, and we're still protecting each other. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again because I think it's worth repeating. It's not like this is the first time the U.S. has flirted with fascism. In fact, we have always been somewhere on the spectrum from liberated to fascist. And the thing here that is different, and it's a big difference because it indicates a trajectory, a very, very dangerous trajectory. But the thing that is different with American fascism right now is that it's happening to middle-class people. It's happening to educated people. It's happening to people who the media is going to write a paper about, who, there is going to be a 5 o'clock news segment about. And I feel very strongly like this is the moment where we get to decide. I mean, we don't get to decide, right? Like, this momentum is happening, but we get to decide whether we're going to fight or whether we're not. And I know it kind of feels like we've been fighting for a long time. Those of us who are millennials, like, we had the recession, we had, COVID, we had all these other, the sort of like vibe session. We've had all these other things happen to us. And I think that rather than internalizing that as being like, man, can we ever catch a break? I think that it's important for those of us who've had to live through all of this garbage to not lean in, fuck that, but to really understand that what we have been doing is learning how to operate in stress, in scarcity, with loss, with lots of change, with uncertainty. And so these are skills that we know and we can rely on because we have had all this tumult in our lives. That being said, we don't have to do this alone. We do it together. And so I want to remind everyone, if you've already been told, that I cut my coaching rates in half. I cut my coaching rates in half so that people can afford to have the support they need through all this bullshit. So my new coaching rates are $400 a month for 2 sessions and texting support, or $200 for a single session. And then qualified nonprofits, so that's nonprofits that are values aligned, that are focused on impact, that are centering the most marginalized, those people, those organizations can get an additional 50% off their rate if they qualify. So that means that they could be paying as little as $200 a month for coaching, or $100 for a single session. I'm going to put the link to my Calendly in the description. If that sounds like something that you need, hit me up. Let's talk about it. If it sounds like something that someone needs, please send this to them. We do not have to do this shit alone. American individualism is a lie. It's a capitalist colonizer lie. We don't have to be isolated. Yeah, we've learned a lot. Yes, we know a lot. Yes, we're good at this. And also, it is hard. We can actually share our burdens with each other, even if it seems like everybody is just really up to here with it. When we share our burdens with each other, especially if we can commiserate, especially if we can relate, it lessens the overall psychic weight that we are holding. So, with that, just remember to have a lunch, have a walk, have a weekend. Don't work for free. I will see you next week.